This shit was hard.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. You know,
It hit.
all that time just fucking like gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It happens just that quick.
That quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I can speak for the same thing, you know, in my life, like weeks just gone. Things just like it's like a snap of the finger. You know what I mean?
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
Yeah. But all that time, like what was that?
And it's crazy because you got to train your mental to like start acting like it never happened too.
That's like the point where I'm at. Like, okay, because I had the first few days, I was like, bro, when I say I was like a fucking one, just fucking I know. I didn't know what to do. I was like, bro, and then I was like, okay, you remember who the fuck I am?
Yeah.
I started like, I'm fucking Drake, bro. I snap out of it. I get back to a 10. I'm at a 10 for like the whole day, and then just one little thing fucking hit, and I'm back to a 2.
Yeah.
It's like never had this shit before. You know what I mean? So my question to both of you guys is like, what is your definition of love? To both of you, you can go first.
I want you to go first because you a little bit more experienced on that.
How do you define that to me?
Yeah,
man, that's a tough question, Dre. I think it has a lot of answers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Love really, I think when you break it down,
I didn't mean to spray this on you, by the way.
No, you're good, man. I'm just saying, like it just has a lot of answers. I feel like when you love somebody, or when someone loves you, or when you have love for something, I think you have to really understand everything all around it, and every single aspect, every single angle, not just for yourself, but in 2 different perspectives. And so when you can understand that, you could care for what the person's going through. And then when you love somebody, like you would do anything in the world, go to the moon and back, whatever it is, like you are there for each other. You're there for that, whatever that person may be, or the animal, whatever it is, right? Like just love in general, I'm telling you, means that you will always be bonded, no matter through thick and thin. And like, I don't know, it's just it's a really deep like conversation to really have. Like, I feel like when you really boil it down, like you'll do anything for each other, whether it's good and bad, whether if you love somebody and you're, whether in a situation, whether you're hurting that person, if you really love them, and like, everything's just coming from hurt, like you have to really understand, like, okay, where am I at, right? Like if I really love this person, like if I know I love this person, then I have to do what's best for both of us, whether it's something I like or whether it's something they like, whatever it is. And that's what love is, man. It comes from like, and even when it comes to good things, right? When everything's good, when all things are good, when you love each other, like you're there, you're putting everything you can, you're doing everything you can, you're prioritizing, like you're making things happen. You guys are working together as a team, most importantly, right? The team is like everything, man. Team is everything. And if you can work together, you could figure things out together, you can communicate well together. Like it's just, you become an unstoppable team. Like you've played sports, like you know what it feels like to be with people that like everything just connects. Everything just connects. Like you guys know how things are running. The chemistry's there. You know what I mean? It's fluid.
And you love those guys.
You love those guys. And it's just fun to play with.
You go to war with them.
Yeah,
like, literally, bro.
Yeah, and so that's the same thing. And so it's like that small little feeling that you get from that, right? That's the love, right? But and so it's just and there's times where that can come crashing down, right? How fast can a team fall apart?
Quick. And one play
can ruin the whole morale of the game or the team or whatever it is. Yeah. But this is the thing. It's how can you go from being so high up to coming down and finding your way back to median? How quick? What is the time frame of that?
That's championship teams. That's relationship goals. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's what you strive to be.
So that when you talk about love,
you gotta be like really connected.
That's really
with
how I
that
look
person,
at it,
bro.
That's love to me.
Drew, what do you got? What's your definition of love?
So I have more of a simpler definition of love. Like I don't look at it too deep right now. Probably is just because my age or whatever it might be. But I don't look at it too like I want to do like something I want to be in like at this point in my life, like But for me to like really like say I love somebody, you know what I mean? Like I gotta have full trust. Like
full trust,
bro. My trust is not good. Like this, bro. Yeah. Like I don't open up to nobody. I gotta be able to talk to somebody. I gotta be able to be open with somebody. If I can't do that, then that's not even close to.
You're not even friends.
I'm not even friends. Like, you know what I mean? And bro, I only have like 4 friends. Like you see them, like, you know what I mean? Like it's the craziest thing, bro. But with love, I don't know, man. I don't think I have a full, like, because I've been in love or whatever, been in love, but bro, I don't know. I did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. There's a lot that goes with love. Like, I'm too young for it right now. I don't know if that's where I'm at.
I don't know if I don't think that's like, I don't want to cut you off. I don't think that's where you're at, Drew. I think it's like, bro, I'm telling you, things just hit different whenever you find a specific person. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just hit it. Like, you feel it. It just hits. It just hits in a different way.
I've had that. You know what I mean? Like, I've had that. Like, but I was really young at that time.
Okay.
And I feel like when I went through that breakup, like, yo, that shit fucked me up. Like, it changed my whole mentality. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship still. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. It's probably 6 years ago, probably, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm cool. Like, but I think that's why I'm like that right now in my head, and what my definition of love is more just trust. If I could really trust you to like the fullest capacity of trust, then I could say I love you. You know what I mean?
Straight out. Real. That my definition of love piggybacks off that. You know what I mean? Like trust, 100%, 1,000%.
It's trust. Mm-hmm.
I don't care like if I'm not looking, I don't know what you're doing. I don't gotta worry about you. Like Mark, you know I love you. Like I've known you since we were 7th grade, right? I can't think the age, like 12, whatever. And you have my full trust. Like I could leave all my stuff around you and just know it's not gonna be taken. Exactly. I can trust you to watch my kids one day and just know they're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? I think love is a combination of trust, and I don't think love is like fully like an emotion. Like it is. There's emotions attached to it, but it's more like a commitment to something. You know what I mean? Like if you say you love something, like your animal, your spouse, your family, whatever, you love them almost unconditionally. You know, like that's what love is to me. It's unconditional, no matter what. Like you'll find a way to like fix things between each other.
Well, that's what they say. Like what marriage is, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's why they say that. You know, you're gonna be through what, thick and thin, whatever. Unconditional love.
Unconditional.
Yep.
So if you, this is my thing. So if you say you love somebody, you know what I mean, and then you decide to give up or quit on that person or that animal or whatever it is, that team, if it's your team, you know, you never really loved them. You just had strong feelings towards them, and those things went away eventually. That's how I see it. You never really loved that person or were in love with that person. You know what that means?
Honestly,
that makes sense?
I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that fully.
But I feel like it comes to the point too where like if something really traumatic did happen with whatever that connection is, then sometimes like Mark said, like you have to let it go. You know what I mean? Like if something traumatic happens and you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. It's hurting me. It's hurting them. I'm gonna have to separate because I love them. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
you
can still
love somebody and leave, but it's just timing.
Yeah. So you saying in that situation something traumatic happens, you know? You think just time apart will heal things, or is it
depends on what it was?
Or is it okay? This broke us up, you know, or whatever it is. It shattered our relationship, and now we just got to go our separate ways from here. We don't try to fix it.
Let me bounce in on that one real quick.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a definitive answer for that.
There's not.
I think it really like depends like in who you are, right? Like me personally, like the way I function and the way I work, like if you want my personal, I feel like when anything happens that's something like I don't like, or if I do something, or if someone did something to me, I don't know. I don't ever hold grudges, but it hits me in a way where it's like it's hard for me to just forget about it. Like there's things that happen to me, and I just couldn't look at the person the same, and so like it's hard for me to just like, I don't know. It's not that I don't forgive people. I'm like, if anybody really knows me, like I'm the most like loving person. I'm just over here. I want to be nice and give everybody everything in the world, right? But the only thing that's with me is if someone does something to me, like I hold on to it because I would never do that to that person. And so when I don't get that same type of respect back, like it's hard for me to personally just be okay with it.
It's like, why? Like,
well, yeah, it's not even like, it's like the why, but it's like, even if no matter whatever happens, like to me that happened, and like it's like I would rather just step away and find something or do something different and start all over again and make things fresh than keep trying to add on to something that's already been ruined to me. And so like that's just how I look at it. But some other people can Like there are people that I know that will go through something really traumatic or whatever it is that they're dealing with, and they'll be able to just give some time and breathe and think about things, and then they can come back to their senses and they come back. How successful has it really been in the long run? I'd say not very, but can you make it happen and can you work together to do it? I definitely think so.
Do you think that builds toxicity?
I think you try to fix it right away when things are already broken. It's
falling apart. Oh, okay.
I think that builds a toxicity. I think the time apart
makes you think about it,
reevaluate,
clear, like mindset. If you want to come back to
the emotions are high. At first, you know, so you gotta let the smoke clear.
But I think at that point, if after time, if like two people will like genuinely want to conjoin back like together or like talk about it, whatever it is that they need to do after that time frame, and it could be healthy. I mean, and like you're ready to get things back running and like you want to get everything back to normal. That's great. But I think what the problem that lies in is if you come back after those 30 days and you just feel that sense of it coming back to where it was, then you really got to make the decision for yourself.
Yeah.
That's why during that time frame, you really got to become the best person you could be. You know what I mean? And know what went wrong. And if you want whatever it is that was before everything went bad, to come back and be the same, then you have to change.
Yeah.
And you have to look yourself in the mirror and change. And that goes for both parties. You know what I mean? So.
And you got to really see if this is something you really want, right?
Yeah.
Now you have because now the ball's in your court.
Exactly. Now
the ball's in your court. Like you got to figure it out. Like,
do I want this again? You know what I mean? Like, or it's like, okay,
how am I feeling?
Is God talking to me like, this isn't what I had planned for you. You know what I mean? You got something better. I was like, I probably can't see that now.
I'd be looking at stuff like that too. Like everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens.
Should I just take it for what it is, or should I go against it? Like me and this guy flip heads and tails all day long. Hey, bro, we canceled a Miami trip.
Oh my God!
On heads or tails.
Swear to God.
Okay, yeah, swear to God. We flipped the coin. What do you mean? Tell him about the guy that we saw outside the parking lot. What did he tell us, bro?
Oh my God, bro. He said you guys just need to go. Don't flip the coin.
Yeah, he said don't let the fate determine. He's like, go build those memories. And I loved what he said. I even looked at you. I was like, man, I needed that. I was like, I really needed that. Yeah. I was like, but
y'all should have went. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But we had the Airbnb and the hotel. We had the Airbnb and the flight booked.
Like we could, we had to do is just go.
We literally had a solid 2 hours of fame, bro. Like we were ready. You know what I mean? Like
all we had to do is wait.
Called him. He's on the toilet booking a trip to Miami on the toilet.
Miami,
that's a true story.
Yeah, straight up. 10 a.m.
Cycle.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Dre. One thing I want to just kind of really trail back to is back to your kind of mental area. It's just kind of really figure yourself out. You know, you got this time. You know what you're doing, man. You're a smart kid. You know, like you know.
I like to think that shit.
Like, bro, you are. You don't think that you know it, bro. Like, bro, you just see what you're in front of. Yeah. Where we at?
Yeah.
You know, it don't feel the same. You know what I mean?
I know, but you have to understand. You're gonna have to really soak it in and get that. Like, you can never discredit what you've done for yourself ever in your entire life. One person always told me that. I used to always say, man, like I'm here, but like I want to be like, but you have to understand, like you got there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like it is, you didn't just get there to get there, like
to jump off.
It didn't just start over. It didn't just happen. Like you didn't just appear wherever you got. You didn't appear with a house and 4 cars and yada yada yada.
You had to
like
work your ass up.
You didn't. That didn't just show up, right? Like you did something to get there. Like you have to always. Like understand that you accomplished something. Like you have to really like be proud of yourself in a sense. Like you have to understand like these things are here because of me. Like I did these things. Like I took the biggest role in doing whatever it is I'm doing to get me to where I'm at right now. To be sitting here with this equipment, this beautiful equipment, to sit here, be talking and making a podcast, doing what we love, bro. Mm-hmm. Like we did what we got. We did what we got. We got to where we're at to be able to do this right now.
I feel like you got to remind yourself, bro,
who I am.
Like you said,
bro. You have to look at yourself.
I gotta remember who the fuck
day.
I am.
You gotta wake up every day understanding that.
Yeah,
a fact.
Like, I had on like Tuesday earlier this week. I woke up in that same fucking mood. Like this is who the fuck I am. You know,
you feel good.
I was fucking good. I'll tell you, I was so good.
Yeah.
And then just one fucking thing, like just crashed.
Boom. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
So I've noticed in my life recently, because I've been really paying attention to how like my moods are every single day. Like I really feel out myself every single day. I know when I'm waking up feeling off. I know when I'm waking up feeling with really a lot of high energy. And what I've noticed is when I wake up with that crazy weird ball of energy in the morning, I just have all this like momentum. Just I feel like, right? But I feel like as my day goes, there's always something that just brings it down. I don't know why. Like something always ends up just bringing it down that day. Like
Every
that
day?
day, no, just